let's continue playing this war of mine. We're into day 10. And we had a good night of raiding. And it seems as if everybody's fine. Based on the fact that I've just seen the guy get up. Night was calm. You are very tired, you need to sleep. And you'll probably be sleeping the whole day through. You slept poorly. Did you not go into a bed last night? You must not have done. And you're just hungry, so you've recovered from your wounds. Right, next job I think really for you... Actually, check the rat trap. Yay, the rat trap triggered. Okay, so we have 2 more meat. Which is good, we need it. So, looking at things here, we can board the house up once, and we can make a nice we can make an armchair, which I feel is probably the best way to go with this at the moment. We'll make the house slightly more secure, and we'll get the armchair, and then next time we go out, we will debate other things. So, again, we need fertilizer for bait, because it makes the most sense for the moment. We're not using it for anything else. And yeah, we're pretty much done with this then. Zlata can go and put some rainwater in. Yeah, she slept on the floor. I did have the beds available actually, which makes it odd that you slept on the floor, but hey, that's what you did. That's what you did. And we boarded up another hole in the house. So back down here, let's find out what you've got available still. I think we might have boarded up everywhere. Oh, there's still they've got one more place to board up. But I agree at the moment that probably we should be building another armchair. We need people to be comfortable. So I'm going to build an armchair there, so people can appreciate the music that is being played by Zlata. And after that, I think we're just going to have you build a couple of filters. We have a lot of water in reserve, and we have a lot of sugar. I should really be building a moonshine facility at some point. Yeah, make 2 more filters. So after this, we'll work out what we need for a moonshine thing. But yeah, we don't really have a lot else to do today, do we? You slept poorly, but you'll still be fine for sleeping. You're hungry, so that's actually the end of the day, as long as nobody turns up. Which they should have done already by now, if they were going to. Yep, 2 more filters. Enough sleeping. Zlata, go and use the radio. Nope, use that. You do need to use the radio, though. Go for the happy thoughts! Okay, classical music playing. Still going to be nice and warm. Winter is coming, folks. Okay, scouring houses and streets, abandoned houses for anything that can be eaten, burned, or traded. Okay, so we need to really up the defences here as soon as we can do it. In the meantime, let's have a check on our forts. Have a chair and an armchair, beds, somebody sees there's a place to rest. And Zlata can play it really well, music cheers us up in these hard times. Few books could help. Okay, so all good, but we just need the defense upgrades. The other thing I could build right now is another saw, because we are going to need to go through grates eventually. I need more components, I should really have thought about that. Okay. So we'll just wait for that to wear off, and then huzzah! A little more water, and then we'll end the day. We actually have 3 filters still left, but huzzah. Four free meals, lots of things. Yeah, we are doing really well here, actually, it has to be said. I think I might even, when I go with the crowbar, I might also give them the hatchet, and we might destroy some of the desks and get some fuel at this point. But let's work out what we need first. In order to build the moonshine still, we will need as well as a lot of fuel actually, which is why I'm considering getting some. We will need 14 parts, well 13, but still, might as well. And 6 wood. And we probably need some extra wood if we can get it. Plus cogs, but I didn't see a lot there. Okay, so our priority really is parts, wood, cogs, but that's all easily achievable with where we're going. Everybody slept up, let's end the day. So you slept poorly, we'll get you sleeping again. We shall put... I'm actually going to put 2 people on guard tonight. I'm just not sure. We have been warned. In fact, there's fighting going on and our places have now been reduced. We can't get to certain areas now. So things are getting a bit bad. We can still scavenge the school, and that's where we're going next. So prepare. We're going to take a crowbar. Actually, no, we're going to take a lockpick. Lockpicks are rare and hard to come by, but we're going to take it anyway. And I'm going to take the hatchet, because I want to go and destroy things with fuel. The good news is when we use up a lockpick, that will effectively use up the item slot as well, so we're not going to lose anything by carrying it. The hatchet we will lose a little for, but the advantage is we get to make fuel. So onwards we go. The desks should easily count. I'm going directly for the desks, actually. Oh, okay. Maybe I won't then. Any things that are made of wood? This'll do then. We shall charge around like a crazy axe murderer and get all of the wooden things. So that's our 6 wood we need, and we get some fuel as well. Okay, chop, chop, chop. Yeah, they stack into boxes of 4, so that's 6 fuel. If we get 12 fuel from this, that will source us out in the midterm. Yeah, we're preparing for winter. We know winter's coming eventually. Right. 10. I know I need a lot more parts, but we'll get there when we get there. And we're not going to destroy absolutely everything. We've destroyed everything we need to destroy for the moment. Here we go to there. Then, because we've got a lockpick, we should be fairly silent. There's also medicine I should really consider taking as well. There's plenty of stuff here I want to take. Oh, only 4 parts. I thought we had a few more than that, but I might have just left some in an area somewhere. We're going to close the door because we do not want to be observed doing this. This is very, very small, but we managed to get in. Open door, closed door. What is in here? Amazingly enough, this is not theft. It turns out that was a waste of a lockpick. But, oh well. We'll go back to the fridge, get the rest of our things that we might want. We'll debate on this. Darn it, that was a real waste of a lockpick, because I don't have any weapon parts to get any more. Let's not destroy the bit of furniture right in front of him. I mean, you know, that does seem a bit silly. Right, so here's where we can find some parts. We are going to take 14 of them we need. Which means I'm going to have to reject something. We needed 6 wood, so I'm going to reject the herbal meds. That gives us 15, which is enough. But I prefer to get 1 more just to balance things out. So let's go and find some. Check in there. Eventually we'll find some. 1 wood. Electronic components, they're definitely useful, but This is me trying to be optimal here. I want to take all the items I can definitely take if I can. Don't know how to get there. That's fine, we'll go up here. Come on, I just need one more part. And then I've pretty much cleared this area out, actually. No, I don't have enough. Alright, fine. We won't be optimal. Actually, no, hold on. Grab that first. I doubt I've left one, but you never know. I have. There we go. Right, we're optimal. I don't need to necessarily come back here for parts, at least. I'm going to have to remember I can't do that, actually. But with our ability to move around a bit limited, and certainly we can't get to the hospital, I think. The hospital was locked out, so we have to consider things a little here. So, on to a feeding day. Day 11. And it was a really good haul. We got increased medicine, which is always a nice thing to have in reserve. Can never have enough medicine. Additional fuel, and we can now... I put 2 people on guard, didn't I? Yeah, I doubled up the guard because I wasn't sure. You are not actually on guard, so I'm going to have you build the moonshine still at this point. And you are just going to sit down here. Oh, in fact, no. Actually, we need to eat today. So yeah, moonshine still. And we're going to put that next to the water because that makes sense. You, before you go to bed, are going to make all of the meals. And we have enough fuel and things in reserve to go and do that. It might be tempting to build a stove soon. I know the heater. I know we don't actually need it, but if I get it upgraded as well, it uses less fuel. So there are reasons why it might be worth getting it done early, but I just don't want to be surprised by winter. We shouldn't have anything to worry about for a few days at least, But, you know, winter is coming and all that. Alright, you go up there and do that. You are going to deal with this. So at the moonshine still, we can... We actually do not have the components needed to make any fuel. We are out of wood and we are basically out of parts. But we have most things we would want them for built. We just need a lot more of both for other matters. What we can make here at the moment is currently 5, but that would eat up most of our water to do so. So I'm going to make 4. And one's latter is eaten. Another filter. So now we've got 2 things we need. What we need really, we have 2 demands on our water supply at this point, but the moonshine is basically going to sit there for trade purposes mostly. Oh, no, you're not the person who's good at it. No, other way around. There we go. You're the one who can play it. Okay, off you go to bed. You are going to go and eat something. And you're going to go up and eat something. Meanwhile, all the happy thoughts. And yes, at least it's warm. And with all of that done... all of them, yeah, we really don't know what else to do. We're doing really well for food at this point. It's all the vegetables we got have basically allowed us to double up meals. We're going through at half speed. We've got enough meals now to last us... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one automatic set there, so that's 2 days. I think we've got enough sorted out now for at least a week, probably 2 weeks, maybe. If we convert that, and with the meat we're going to get anyway. We won't be able to use vegetables all the time, which means we'll have to use more meat to get that going, but... Oh, by the way, Anton, moonshine. This is why we quite like a chef, because he would produce the amount we need to make moonshine as well. But hey, can't have everything. Need more water though. So, 12 water, basically no components around. Still have a shotgun, no ammo for it though. And that'll do us there. I think at this point we just got to work out where we can go. And then see what we can do about it. So yeah, I'm going to end the day. So, our options go to Abandoned Cottage, which we've basically cleared. The small apartment building. The quiet house we would have to steal from, and I know they've really just got medicine. We can get to the city hospital still. So, I think we're going to go city hospitaling. Yeah. Okay. Importantly, I'm probably not going to go there to steal things. At least not yet. I've said that now, I might not mean it in a few moments' time, but that's what I've said now. The intent is not to steal at this stage. I also remembered I should have really taken some lockpicks, because there are things I need to unlock here. Still, that would only matter if I was stealing, which of course I'm not going to do. That is not a bad grab anyway, just off the bat. We got some wood, we got some parts. I think part of this has been shelled out. Hi, don't make any trouble. We're not planning on making trouble. If one of our members is sick, we've got a medic there who we can heal with. And somebody else does have... There is basically a trader here as well. But still, we're going through and grabbing the component parts because that's what we've amazingly lucked onto here. This is what we need mostly. Weapon parts would be perfect if we could find those, but again, we're in a hospital. Let's remind ourselves of things. You've got 1 sugar. Which isn't a high priority. Let's also just go and... Don't mess with me. I'm not messing with you. Seems the Children's Wars took the most damage. As always. You can see plenty of places where we can steal things. If we so chose to. We, however, are not necessarily a thief. This door, by the way, is locked. That door, by the way, was open. We could go and steal some medicine. I'm not going to, though. There are plenty of people around, and I have no need to. Someone should give these mercers a medal. Indeed. Oh, another meal. 2 of that. Some sugar, which we can grab. So we now have pretty much a full loadout, except for the sugar. And the sugar's not, I'm not prioritizing here. Please behave, you're in a hospital. Indeed. Yeah, the sugar we're not prioritizing at this point. I would prefer to take the wood over the parts for now, depending on what else we can find. Yeah, just parts and things. It's not actually a bad sort of environment for us to get a lot of stuff at this stage. Alright, you run up there. Don't do anything stupid. We're not planning on doing anything stupid. Oh, the children's ward. Okay. I think that's quite a good haul, actually, for a day 11. We haven't stolen from anything. But as you can see, there's a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. But we're not going to steal from the hospital. We're not stealing from the hospital yet. And hopefully we won't at all. We're in a good shape. We don't need medicine that badly. But if you do need medicine that badly, this is the place to come. Well, Shadowhawk 2012, that was night 11 done reasonably quickly. I might even stretch this on to do night 12 as well then. Yeah, we're gonna make this a 3-part video. That'll put me back up to where I roughly was. So, or at least with my 2-day cycle thing. So this will make up for the day 7, the video I uploaded by itself. Day 12. And the priority from here, board up the house. We were raided. Managed to fend off. Thankfully we were all armed. None of us were wounded. The attacks we had a good defense. That might not last though. So you go down there, rest up. You are hungry, and you are probably tired. Your job then, go check the radio. You only up to there. And somebody will check the rat trap. Okay, no new news there. Cigarettes are currently used as tobacco, but okay, so basically tobacco prices have increased. So it might be worth us now considering hoarding tobacco products. Can we actually build a garden for this? I know there is the... This allows us to make low quality cigarettes, which would be tradable. It's not that pricey a thing to build as well. Household security versus profit. I'm going to make the garden and regret my decision immediately, but we're going to put that in place there. Meanwhile, you are going to make... How many do we need for that? We don't need many for that. I'm just going to make a couple of filters then. Just keep us on top of the water situation. I over-prioritize water, I'm well aware I do. Okay, no more buy things. I'm hoping the trader comes today. We got plenty of alcohol we can sell to him. We could definitely do with the gun components. And you go grab that there. Next up, let's see what we can make. So, off of that, we can make herbal medicine. One of. We don't need to though, but that's something we can use our herbs for. I'm going to make 5 homegrown tobacco. And then we'll make our not very high quality roll-ups. The hope is that I'll be able to sell them a little later. It's almost 10, so he should be arriving soon, if he's going to. I'd imagine today is the right day. I think it's every 3 days. It seems to be, certainly. Oh, maybe he's not going to come today. All right. Well, either way, we need 27 parts. In fact, we need 29 parts. Is what we've actually worked out here. That will allow us to get both. We also need, out of the 6 wood we actually have, we need 20. Okay, so we need a lot of wood here. 19 wood, 29 parts in order to make this house absolutely secure. And he has arrived actually. Right, start making cigarettes. I've done it, I've used up all my things again, so I need even more parts to know what I was actually going for. I need 32 parts. But hey, we can now make a few cigarettes. Let's in fact make some deals. What have you got? You do not have enough. You don't even have enough wood actually, so huzzah there. Right, in exchange for all of your parts, what can I offer you? Some herbal meds and a moonshine. Can I put some wood on top of that? Just one. No, weapon parts doesn't count towards it. Deal. I would like to buy his herbs off him. Broken gun, I think, is definitely possible that I could trade with him, but let's go for the... Let's go for this for now. Okay, that doesn't feel correct on my front, so we're going to adjust this. Let's go for... No, one veg, try harder. Okay, that seems fair to me, actually. So 3 herbs, veg, and a lot of wood. After that, we still have a medicinal alcohol. He doesn't have much else, really, but I would like to grab the rest of the wood just because it would be convenient to have. Also, I'd like his weapon parts. A broken gun is not worth 3 weapon parts, apparently. The only other thing I've got to note is this, which is pricey. Oh, 2 lockpicks for some alcohol. That seems such a good deal. But of course, it's too good on our side. Darn it! I need something else if I'm going to make that work. Just enough cigarettes to make that work. Deal. Okay, I'm quite content to call that a thing. So we can make one thing here. Make one of our defenses and then prepare for the next one. So, looking at this, we can make that. So the house is boarded up and protected. More cigarettes are on the make. Oh, you two are both awake now. Is that everybody? Yeah, that is everybody. Okay. And so on. Find out how much we need. And somebody should check the rat trap. So from this point on, we need 3 wood, 5 parts, and 2 cogs, which I didn't trade for. Okay. Other interesting thing we'll check out in a moment, but first, rat trap is not yet ready. And we have a few cigarettes, so we have a few possible tradable items later. The upgrade here does require more cogs, more of other things. So I suppose the only thing I can really do is just sit down there. We'll have you go and make some more music. And I traded away my alcohol, so I don't actually have any... I can't make any more herbal meds, can I? No. I can make some more... Is it worth throwing them all in at this stage? It probably is. I'm going to make more. I'm going to use you to just make the rest of the tobacco. And you can go and just get the more water going. It's up to 24 water at this stage. After that, well, we do know where we can find a lot of sugar, actually. Because we found a lot of sugar in the house we sort of robbed right at the start of this Let's Play, really, so we definitely have the option. Seven of 7. Okay, Anton, your last job. Oh, darn it, hold on. How many of these do I need again? Each part I use basically uses up what I need for here. And while there was plenty available still at the hospital, I think I was running towards the thin end, really. I think what I'm going to do at this point is make a couple of lock picks, which I can't because I need cogs. I could make the gun. But I think overall I'm going to leave this then. Yeah, we'll leave that. So, we need lots of component parts. Shell School is really down to food and meds. We've taken all of the bits from there. There are some parts. Here's really our best bet. But we don't have any lockpicks. And we don't have a good way of being sneaky either. There are materials and parts in the city hospital, so I think we're going to go there. And again, I'm not going to take anything. 2 cogs, 5 parts, 3 wood. And that gets us our house basically secured at the start of the next day, which would be a good position to be in. Other than that, anything else we can manage, preferably without stealing, will be appreciated. Can we donate medical supplies? Not really, and that is a closed area. In fact, if I were to close this door... we could steal, we're not going to. I don't think that counts. I was just having a look. Not exactly the nicest behaviour in the world, I do concede, but we were just having a look. Alright. Let's hope we got enough components available. 2 and 1. That. Yeah, these are our rejects from the first run. We might have to start the stealing run in a little bit. We'll see how far we can get, though. It's the cogs that are going to kill me here. I'm not going to be able to get them. It's just people everywhere here. It's not the best. It's not the easiest place to steal from. And we are missing cogs. The only thing I could do, perhaps... oh, this is going to feel really bad, but I've got a plan. Oh, there is a cog in there. And fertilizer. Okay, we just stole them from the hospital. Okay. Now you trade. We're going to trade his herbal meds right back to him. Does he have cogs? He has parts. We can donate it back to him, get some happy falls that way. Okay, I'm gonna go for the happily. Oh, wait a minute. That I put that in. That's why. Let's also take a book. In fact, we're not going to be able to carry any of it, all of this. I've got 6 items currently showing. This won't work. That'll work. Can't carry that much. Of course you can. You got 10 slots. Why are you having problems here? Hold on, I am a bit heavy, a bit loaded. Alright. Drop all of the wood for now. And the tobacco. Now I can get this to work. Right. We are being very generous. Kind of. At least have all of our parts. It's just we're missing one cog from being able to secure the house properly, so that's what we're going to look for. Don't steal right now, not while he's right in front of you. We're not messing with you, sir. We're really not. We're just trying to find somewhere where I can steal things. Preferably without anybody noticing. This is a bit of a gamble, this one. Cogs. It's even a can of food, but I think we're fine with that. Okay, we've done enough. Run the exit. Don't know who's going there. I haven't stolen anything. But we have. We've stolen from the hospital now. We stole from an elderly couple and the hospital. But we didn't steal any medication. We stole some parts. We stole some tobacco. We stole some fertilizer. But the only medication we stole, we gave right back to them as a very highly generous donation. So we get to feel good about that. Maybe. Alright, I will resume on day 13 next time. So, Shadowhawk 2012. Until next time.